Hello, I am going to shoot my first reactions video to do an anti-MLM video because it's something I've been thinking about trying to do, and I don't know how well it's going to come out because I'm just new to the whole editing process and uploading, so bear with me. But I will be doing a reaction video to Arbonne, a Zoom call for Arbonne.
If you're not comfortable with doing events right away, your upline helps you because we're all kind of a team. So whoever is comfortable doing it, we do it, and we just work together. So I'm going to be kind of doing the majority of the talking, and then probably after this or at some point in the next day or so, you'll be getting hopefully a group message with Jane and her upline Erica, and that way we can help you guys order best. So like I said, my name's Lauren. I live in Concord, New Hampshire, which is how I met Jane. And I am a full-time nurse. I work in an intensive care unit here in Concord. And I was introduced to Arbonne 5 years ago via a protein shake sample. I was a brand new nurse, and the person orienting me was actually an Arbonne consultant, and I was looking for an easy breakfast. I had been a server prior to Arbonne, and so I wasn't used to the early mornings and having to get going at 7 a.m. So I decided to become a consultant after trying that protein sample and falling in love. I had tried 5 or 6 different kinds of protein prior to Arbonne. I'm not going to name any names, but I hadn't found one that didn't leave me feeling bloated, icky, hungry right after, or that I had to add a bunch of extra.
So that I have to pause to say the fact that she wanted to not mention other brands, but the fact that she wants to claim these things that Arbonne helps her not have happen is a very questionable thing because their products aren't as great as they advertise them to be or say they are. But everyone has a different experience, I know. But it's just the fact that she decided to say that those things cured those things when that's a health claim, which it doesn't. So
Stuff to make it tolerable. Found Arbonne, loved it. Actually, just started drinking it initially with just water and the protein, and it was that good. I fell in love. Decided to become a consultant, honestly, initially for the discount. Back then it was $79 to become a consultant, and you got 35% off products. And now it's actually only $49 to become a consultant, which I think is amazing. So what I'm going to kind of talk about is a little bit about what makes Arbonne special, a little bit about my story and about the Arbonne business opportunity, and then a touch about my favorite product. So it's hopefully going to be about 15 minutes. I talk really fast, but I feel like everyone's from the East Coast, so most people can roll with me. I did a party a couple of weeks ago with people from the South, and they were like, "Oh my God, you talk so fast." I was like, "Sorry, I didn't know." Anyway, so I kind of shared about why I joined Arbonne, what I love about Arbonne's business opportunity, and I'm just going to share because I always thought that nobody else wanted to do this, but I realize now that a lot of people, this opportunity can work for all walks of life, no matter what your goal is with Arbonne, and it kind of can fit into whatever you want it to. It's not like a cookie cutter business where you have to do X, Y, and Z. You can really kind of make it your own because you become your own boss, which I love. So Arbonne becoming a consultant, it's $49 like I mentioned. How many of us spend that?
another thing to mention now is the fact that you have to pay to get into this company. It's not like you just join like a normal business where you just apply and you get paid a base salary. Like you have to pay to start, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So that's where it comes into the question of being a legal pyramid scheme, and that is just the goofy way in which they find loopholes to keep doing this.
At a restaurant, well, maybe not restaurants right now because of COVID, but online shopping for sure. Amazon weekly, definitely for sure. We spend $49 on so many things that we don't really even think about. So why not do it where you can be?
Another thing that I like to point out is when you spend that $49 not on their products but on other things that you want to pay for versus paying for a really expensive, overly priced product that isn't going to do most of the time anything. So it's the fact that they criticize you for wanting to spend the money the way you want to versus how they view you should spend the money on their products.
become a consultant and make your own income and make your own hours and get a second stream of income. I love Arbonne as well because it's an effort-based business. So what you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. So if you want this business to work for you, you can decide to put in, 5, 10, 15 hours a week, whatever you want. And it's going to become something, big. If you only want to spend a couple hours or even a half hour a week, you can do that too. You literally kind of are in control of your own income. So you can say, I want to do this. I want to make this much money. We'll say, okay, this is how you have to do it. Blah, 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 blah. Go ahead, go out and do it. And you can kind of grow that business. I've grown this business working full-time in an intensive care unit. I started this business as a full-time nurse in an oncology unit as well as a full-time server. So I was doing 2 full-time jobs when I first started Arbonne. Arbonne has kind of become my second job, and hopefully someday it will become my primary job. But again, that doesn't have to be for you. All specifics about income can be found at earnings.arbonne.com. But honestly, you guys, if you want to make $50 or $5,000 a month, that opportunity is available to you with pretty, it's pretty easy work. Honestly, you get to do it from where you want, when you want. You guys might not see it, but I'm wearing sweatpants on the bottom of my outfit here. And this is me working on my business tonight, 20 minutes of my day. So if you're interested at all, or you're looking for a way for a second stream of income with flexible hours, or somebody that's looking for that, or just looking to get a great discount on the products, 35% off products that you're going to use every day is a pretty sweet gig, then definitely reach out to us. We would love to chat with you. And honestly, when you start your Arbonne business, we ask what you want out of it. Sorry guys, my cats are crazy. But whatever you want out of it is what we're willing to support and help. We're not going to try and make you do certain things or buy certain amounts. There's no, nothing like that. So,
all right, she says that, but most times when people want to buy products, they end up urging you to join anyway as a partner or just to sell, because you're if you're using it, why not just be a part of it? And they always sink that part in, you can't really enjoy it or even try the product without being pushed to join in anyway.
That is that. So a little bit about Arbonne. So it's a 40-year-old company. We started off as just skincare, but we've really brought into the health and wellness business things as well. So we have something for everybody. We have over 450 products.
That's hilarious. The fact that they always say that they have everything. They have a product for everybody. Sorry, I am grabbing a candy for myself real quick. But yeah, the fact that they want to tell you how they have everything for everybody, but they don't admit that it's an oversaturated market is very funny to me. The alleged, not oversaturated, the alleged oversaturated market to it.
Say we're from the basket to the casket. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but we have something for everybody. If you have skin, if you have hair, if you eat every day, then we have something for you, which I think is great. I'm obviously not going to go into every single product that we have. I would be here forever. And honestly, I probably don't even know every single product that we have off the top of my head. I'd have to flip through the catalog, and that's boring. But I love that we have something for babies. We have a baby skincare line. We have skincare lines geared towards every kind of skincare type. We have a young adult skincare line, an acne skincare line, a women's skincare line, a sensitive skin line, a men's line, something for everybody, which I think is great. The nutrition is geared towards everybody. We have bath and body products, shampoo, conditioner, cosmetics, essential oils, and even seasonally we have fun things like candles and stuff like that. So I really love that I can sit at a table with somebody and say, are you interested in Arbonne? And they're like, no, I don't really wash my face. And I'm like, well, do you shower? Do you brush your teeth? Do you wear deodorant? Okay, well, we've still got something for you. God, sorry, my cats are insane. A lot of people ask if we hold ourselves to the FDA guidelines. We do not. We actually hold ourselves to the EU or the European Union guidelines. Why we do that is because, first of all, Arbonne is a global business, so we are not only in the United States, we're in the UK, Canada, Australia, Poland, the list goes on. So we are global, which is great. But when we did that, we said, we want to go by the standards that are going to be best for our company and best for all of our consumers. So that ended up being the EU. So the EU, or the European Union, bans over 1,500 ingredients from personal care products, saying that those aren't safe to be using in and on our body. On the other side of things, the flip side, the FDA bans only about 15. So the EU obviously has very strict standards as opposed to the FDA. So we just said we want to go off those strict standards because we want to be able to be A, compliant in all of the places that we are, and B, we want to be able to give people the best product possible. Arbonne has actually gone above and beyond that 1,500, and they've banned over 2,000 ingredients from personal care products. Some of those are on like the hazardous list, or they're on like the potentially hazardous, so maybe there hasn't been enough testing for the EU to rule them out completely. And then some of those ingredients are actually part of the B corporation that we are. So B Corp company is similar to like a Patagonia or Ben and Jerry's, meaning that we look at what our products or ingredients in our products are actually doing to the environment as well. So it might be a great ingredient, it might be safe for us, but us mass harvesting it or harvesting it and growing it so frequently to make products might not be great for the environment. So we've said we're going to avoid that. Other great things about Arbonne, we are vegan, so we're plant-based. We are formulated.
Sorry, random thing I had to comment is the fact that this is a Zoom call and there's only one person talking. I just can't get over that. It's supposed to be a Zoom call like of multiple people talking, and there's just one person talking.
Without gluten, dairy, soy, and may contain no artificial sugars, colors, or fragrances. I love that because I'm not any of those things exclusively. I'm not a vegan. I'm not gluten-free. I don't have celiac disease. I'm not lactose intolerant. But I can sit at a table again and look at somebody and say, like, you know, we are all these things. And Arbonne has also decided that less is more. If we can formulate our products without all these irritants that a lot of people suffer from, why not do that? Because that way we can be available for more people. So we have a lot of other different certifications and everything like that. I'm not going to go into all of those, but we're also like kosher. We have all these things. So if any of those restrictions or you have any restrictions, let us know. Arbonne has a great source that we can send you for any kind of, certifications and things like that we have. Just trying to think anything else I want to say about that. I don't think so. So I think I'm going to get into products now because I think I've already been talking for like 10 minutes. Normally I do this on my phone, so I can't look at a timer, but I'm doing it on my laptop today. So first up, I'm going to talk about my favorite skincare products. Like I said, again, we have so many other skincare products, so I'm just going to be talking about my couple of favorites. I'm sure Jane might have different favorites. So, you know, if I'm talking about something and you're like, no, that's not really for me, definitely take a peek at our catalog or ask us or something that you have for skincare goals, cosmetic goals, you know, something like that, so that we can help you best figure out what you'd like. So I'm going to talk about our newest skincare line, which is called our Age Well skincare line. This replaced our RE9, which was our anti-aging and age reversal skincare line. This can come as a set. All of our skincare products can also be sold individually. This set works best because, you know, you kind of get like everything that you need in a skincare routine.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that. The fact that she said works best. I feel like maybe she doesn't even believe her own words then.
And like I said, so I'm 29. I've been using Arbonne since I was 23. Yeah, 23. And so I was not a big skincare person before. I was literally washing my face with St. Ives apricot scrub and the Noxzema pads that like burn your skin. And if it was burning my skin, I was like, ooh, it's working, it's helping my skin. But so I was not into like a multi-step kind of skincare system. And again, like I said, I'm a nurse, so I get up at like 6 a.m. and I leave my house by 6:30, and I do the skincare routine, make my breakfast, pack my lunch, and shower and get ready for work. So this isn't actually a high maintenance skincare routine if you are not someone that's into high maintenance stuff, but it can be high maintenance too because you're taking good care of your skin. So Age Well, like I said, it uses bakuchiol, which is what helps with the anti-aging. It's a plant-based form of a retinol, which is much less irritating to your skin. A lot of people have different sensitivities to retinol. So it comes in this cute box. I'm not going to go over everything specifically, but it's got an amazing cleanser, which also doubles as a makeup remover. It's got a toner, which is in a nice spritz, and that helps set your face and seal your pores off for the day to help prevent dirt getting into your pores. It's got a great serum, which helps with fine lines and wrinkles. I love the serum so much. That's one of my favorites. It's got an eye cream, which is also my favorite. It's got caffeine. We have a special formulated skincare product for your eyes because if your skin is like construction paper, around your eyes is like tissue paper. So they're just a much more sensitive area. So this contains caffeine in it, which helps with puffiness, dark circles, discoloration, as well as fine lines and wrinkles. We've got a day cream and a night cream. So the only difference is the day cream has an SPF. The night cream is more restorative, and the day cream is more preventative. Everyone really should be using some kind of SPF on their face every day. It's just a super sensitive area, and even if you live in New England where we don't think we're getting any sun exposure, we are getting sun exposure even on winter days. So this is the whole set. Like I mentioned, it's also available individual, and you can mix and match. So for me, working as a nurse at the hospital wearing a mask and N95 for like 13 hours a day. I've also been incorporating our micellar water, which helps get rid of dirt. And if you think about breathing on your own face for 13 hours, you're going to acquire a lot more dirt around your nose, chin, lips, cheeks area, which is why people are referring to maskne, getting acne from their mask. So using the micellar water actually helps get rid of all that extra dirt. Micellar water just, I'm not going to get into the science of it because I can't really explain it very well, but there is some serious science behind it if you want to know about it. And also I've been using our acne spot treatment to help with those blemishes that are still coming up because of the mask. So that's my favorite skincare stuff. Going along, next up, obviously my favorite, honestly, my first love, nutrition. So I'm going to talk about our newest protein, which is limited time. We have chocolate and vanilla flavored protein, which are amazing. But we always get excited when we have fun new flavors. So we have 2 limited edition flavors right now, which I'm going to guess are going to sell out in the next couple of days. We have pumpkin spice.
The fact that she said they're going to sell out, one thing that these consultants really don't realize is they're technically the customer, because, like, whenever new products come out, they're the first ones to buy. And they say it goes on sale, but, like, they say they're high-end products, but, like, they are always on sale. And then, like, any new ones, they don't even use them most times. Like, or even, actually, no, they don't. They don't normally touch on them at all when they first come, like, get advertisements for a new one. They just start advertising, and then they share how great it is without knowing it, allegedly. So, like, I just find it funny for those things, like the fact that she's like, it's gonna sell out. It's gonna sell it to the customer who's actually the distributor.
Which is the bomb. Even if you're not like a big pumpkin lover, it's like very like seasonal, so it's like kind of cinnamon, nutmeggy, but not overpowering, and it's got that little hint of pumpkin, but it's not artificial pumpkin, which is why I love it. And I just like to do 2 scoops of pumpkin almond milk, shake it up. So that's a really great flavor, or mix and match it with other flavors that you have. Right now, our newest flavor is coffee. So we have coffee flavored protein, which tastes like a vanilla latte, I think. I just do it with 2 scoops of the coffee protein, almond milk, water, ice, blend it up, little dairy-free whipped cream topping on the top, and it's delicious. It's got 35 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is only about like an equivalent of like a third a cup of coffee, but it does have caffeine if you're super sensitive. A lot of other people, I'm not a big coffee drinker anymore, but I do love the flavor of coffee. I always have. But some people...
I'm mainly curious about how much this bag costs, because, like, I'd have to look up the actual Arbonne website to find the price of that.
People are adding iced coffee into it as well and making it even more coffee and like kind of adding it as their drink. But it's a great way to have, a healthier version of like a latte or something like that you'd get at Starbucks, which is A, going to be like double as expensive, and B, it's not going to be as good for you. All of our protein has 20 milligrams of protein. It's also got essential vitamins and minerals that you need every day, and each shake is only 160 calories plus whatever you add into it. So that's a meal, and on average it normally costs about $2 a shake when you're a preferred client, which is $2 for a meal. So like, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that's definitely not what I was spending for a meal at Dunkin' Donuts or Roma Joe's or Starbucks or whatever you have in your area. So way healthier, way faster than going through the drive-through, and it keeps you full for a really long time, which I think is awesome. So that's our protein. Next up, our energy fizz sticks. This is going to be the last product I'm going to talk about because I think I've been talking for a little bit. So I want to be time effective. So fizz sticks, correct. They're amazing. That's why I'm talking so fast. It's how I'm able to, literally. So I was introduced to fizz sticks after I started as a consultant at Arbonne, and I was like, these little guys are a joke. I drink a pot of coffee a day prior to Arbonne, so I know I just said I don't really drink coffee. That's anymore because I don't need to. So fizz sticks, super convenient. These little guys, keep them in your purse, keep them in your car, keep a box in your locker or office desk drawer at work or wherever you work.
I'm still curious about how much they cost.
So looks like this.
Box.
You add it to 16 to 32 ounces of water, depending on how concentrated you want it to taste, and you drink it. I love it because it's natural caffeine, less than 2 grams of natural sugar. They have less than, I think, normally 20 calories. They kind of vary from like 16 to 20 calories, but 20 calories is nothing. And I love them because you're not only getting natural energy, but you're also drinking water. And for a lot of us, I mean, me, Jane, and Erica are all in healthcare. So a lot of times prior to Arbonne, like it was a choice for me, coffee or water. And let me tell you, I was picking coffee every time because I wanted the caffeine. And so I was dehydrated. You know, those funny memes where it's like, is my headache from blah, blah, blah. And it's like your body just like shrivel up and like begging for water. And you're like, yeah, I'll have another coffee. When really it's normally just dehydration. So I love it because you're getting your water intake as well. And the caffeine comes from guarana and green tea extract. It's got a lot of other great vitamins as well, B12, B6, that normally we're not getting every day enough of. Flavors. We have strawberry, which is my all-time favorite no matter what, pomegranate, which is Erica's favorite, and then we have citrus as well. And then we also come out with limited edition flavors of fizz sticks as well. Right now we have a spiked cider punch, spiced cider punch, which is kind of like a cold apple cider, and it's actually really good hot with a tea. And you can also...
Oop, she glitched. She stopped. Wonder what's going on. Well, I guess it's the last for this video at least. But yeah, so like with most MLMs, it seems that they advertise a lot of overly priced products. I would have to pull up Arbonne's products on their main website then to show you. But the fact that like you could see that she had inventory like backed up to show you what is out and what they have, and yeah, so it's just the fact that a lot of them, they say that it's we don't carry inventory, and then they have that and they have extra. But I wanted to say thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe and like button, and I would appreciate that very much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.